Hi everybody and welcome back. My name's Olivia and this week I'm just going to take you on a quick tour of my workspace, things that work well for me, things that I would change, and how I stay organized to run an Etsy shop, craft shows, and just my home office as well. So let's go! Hi everybody and welcome back. My name's Olivia and this week's video I'm just going to take you on a quick tour of my workspace, show you how I stay organized, running an Etsy shop, doing craft shows with my dad, my own personal projects, and kids stuff too. So I'll show you what works, what doesn't work, what I've changed. So let's go! So this is an overview here of my craft space. It used to be our dining room and my husband so generously let me change it into a craft room. It's right by the door. Hi, Cooper. I've also got my plant station here, starting some seeds. I've got my computer set up here, so this is where I do all the social media and my Etsy shop as well. There's not a lot of storage room, so I do keep some things on the floor. This shelf needs a clean off, but basically on the bottom is where I keep all the stock for the craft shows, fabric on the lower shelves, and just random stuff on the top that needs to find a home. And here's my favorite part, a giant pegboard that my dad made for me. So there's a dowel at the top. So this is where I keep all my suede cord for making pacifier clips, as well as ribbon. And I basically keep anything on here that I use all the time. So I've got extra blades for the Cricut, glue gun, thank you stickers for packaging. I've got all my Cricut tools, lint roller. I keep my pins up here because kids, basically, and a speaker. And then I have my sewing station here. I've got my sewing machine, a garbage. I keep extra thread and bobbins in the sides. And then I've got my cute little sewing kit from my grandma. And then this is a nice big desk that I use for a workspace. The drawers are full of shipping supplies for shipping orders. Some more stock blankets for craft shows, and then this drawer is just cardstock here. I don't use a whole lot of it. I got a small ironing board, like a tabletop ironing board. I find it's much easier and doesn't take up too much room. I've got my iron I got off Amazon. Buterol? I don't know how you say it. Yeah, but that's a good one. I also have a work lamp. This is great for when you are doing weeding, especially. Nice and bright. I have the Cricut. Nice big cutting mat that I use the rotary cutter on. And then I just keep pacifier clips, vinyl, cutting mats up top, business cards, and I keep some blanks and other shipping supplies here. I also hung a combination whiteboard and cork board up here. That's helpful. I just pin all my address labels and patterns and things that I need quickly that I can just pin up with a sewing pin. I also keep some beautiful plants on my desk. Now, I don't sew big projects, big quilts. I make stuff mostly for babies, so I don't carry a whole lot of fabric. If I buy a new pattern for a bib set, it's usually a yard at most. So does anybody have any ideas how I can organize a lot of small amounts of fabric? I would really appreciate it. Let me know if you know anything. So things that are working well for me: this desk, nice big space where I can spread out, 2 monitors. I love the 2 monitors. Also, I mean, nice big desk, lots of space to work. I can move things around if I need to. I can take the ironing board down for more space. I really love a cube shelf because it's really easy to stay organized there. You can have a compartment for everything. And another thing I love is the pegboard. And if I need even more space, I also love these. There's one on each side. There's also some weird things in my workspace, mostly coming from my dad. So, number one, I've got a Justin Trudeau plush figure. He comes with a maple leaf tie and pot leaf belt. My garden gnome, Kevin, which was a wedding present from my dad because I don't like garden gnomes at all. So he made it part of his speech and he came up and gave me a garden gnome in front of my whole wedding reception, so that was great. And I was in need of a new iron. Before I bought that one, my dad said, "I have a new iron for you. Don't worry about buying one." And he brought me this. It's an old cast iron that he modified. So he also did some labels, so it has sturdy construction. This is the wrinkle control, and it also has some light if you need to iron in the dark. It's so heavy. And that's it. If you guys have any tips that you can see that I can better organize things or any ideas for my fabric stash, please let me know. I'd love to have some more ideas to make things a little more organized. And if you enjoyed this type of video, please consider subscribing. I really love seeing the new subscribers. It makes me really happy. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Do something kind for someone. See you later. Bye.